Good morning. I trust you are all safe and happy and healthy in your respective homes. We all wish to live a very happy, healthy, peaceful, and purposeful life and to live a healthy, disease free, and productive life. There are numerous factors which affect the quality of our life. To name a few are good nutrition, disease free life, good immunity, healthy and pure environment, pollution free environment, rest, peace, exercise, yoga, and so on and so forth. Though each factor play a very important role in our life, yet the importance of adequate nutrition cannot be undermined. Though nutrition is the prerequisite to sustain life and it is one of the three basic necessities of life, and the variety in food is the essence of life. It is not only for spice of life, but it also is the essence of good nutrition and health. So, before we discuss, let's understand what nutrition is. Nutrition is the science which comprises everything right from the time food is eaten till it is utilized for various bodily functions. So, it includes 5 stages. First is ingestion. Ingestion means intake of food. Intake of all the foods either in the solid liquid form is ingestion, and the second stage is digestion. Digestion means breakdown of complex constituents into simpler ones. For example, carbohydrates, one of the macronutrients, it is broken down into glucose. Fats, another macronutrients, it is broken down into fatty acids. Proteins are broken down into amino acids before they are absorbed into the bloodstream. So this is stage 2, that is digestion. Digestion is followed by absorption. The simplest broken constituents of major carbohydrate, fat and protein are absorbed into the bloodstream. So that is absorption. This is followed by assimilation. The absorbed nutrients become the part of our protoplasm and become part of the body. This is called assimilation. And the last stage is ingestion. Ingestion means excretion of removal of waste nutrients from our body that could not be absorbed by the body. So these are 5 stages which comprise nutrition. So before moving further, let us understand what food is. Food is anything eaten or drunk which, when absorbed into the body, performs 4 basic functions. That is, energy giving, body building and maintenance, protection against diseases, and regulatory functions. So, if we talk about energy giving, we require food for various energy functions, both voluntary activities and involuntary activities. We perform number of activities which are voluntary and we perform at our own will, like moving here and there, doing our household chores, running, playing, jumping, dancing. These are all voluntary activities. And there are certain involuntary activities like respiration, digestion, blood circulation, maintenance of body temperature, excretion, homeostasis, for which we require energy. So energy is derived from carbohydrates and fats. These are energy giving nutrients. Carbohydrates provide 4 calories per gram and fats provide 9 calories per gram for various bodily functions. So another important function performed by food is bodybuilding and maintenance. In growing children, food proteins are required for growth, and growth takes place by formation of new cells. And in adults, proteins are required for repair and wear and tear of old worn out cells. So this function of protection and this function of bodybuilding and maintenance is performed by proteins and minerals. Thirdly, protection against diseases is done by vitamins and minerals, which are important constituents of food. They are known as vital amines, as the name suggests. They are very important for our body to protect us from various deficiency diseases. For example, vitamin A deficiency leads to night blindness in children. Deficiency of vitamin B1 leads to beriberi. B2 leads to araboflavinosis. Deficiency of vitamin C leads to scurvy. Vitamin D deficiency leads to ricket. And in the same way, there are some minerals which are required in smaller amounts, and the deficiency of iron leads to anemia, iodine leads to goiter, and deficiency of calcium and phosphorus leads to rickets in case of children, osteomalacia in case of pregnant women, and osteoporosis for the elderly population. So besides these three important functions of energy giving, bodybuilding and maintenance, and protection against diseases, there is another very important function, that is regulatory function, which is performed by water and roughage present in our food. No doubt, water and roughage do not provide any calories, nor do they have any nutritive value, but yet they are important because they are required for various metabolic activities taking place in our body. As you all know, water constitutes 70% of our body weight, and it is required for various metabolic activities like digestion, blood circulation, excretion of waste from the body, and maintenance of body temperature also. And roughage, another important component of the food, is required for bowel movement, removal of waste from our body, that is excretion, and keeping us healthy and fit without providing any calories. So, based on these functions, foods are classified into four categories: energy giving foods, bodybuilding foods, protective foods, and regulatory foods. So these are only physiological functions which the food performs in our body. Besides these physiological functions, there are other psychological and socio-cultural functions also. Psychological functions are the functions which fulfill our psychological needs. We human beings are all endued with emotions, emotions of love, affection, joy, happiness, well-being, security, belongingness, and food performs these physiological functions by satisfying our physiological needs, like need of love and affection, fulfilled by the breastfeeding mother to the infant, feeling of belongingness of the homemade food, and feeling of concern, care of the food prepared by mother for her child. In the same way, there are certain socio-cultural functions of food also. We are all social beings and we live in society. We have different culture, typical functions, culture, and society, and different functions. So the socio-cultural functions are performed by various foods. For example, we celebrate our functions, birthdays, anniversaries, and cut the cake. And in the same way, birth of a child in the family and Mundan ceremony, these are celebrated by having laddus and so on. So we share together, dine together, enjoy together, and celebrate our functions, rituals in our society. So these are the physiological, psychological, and socio-cultural functions. So in the next series, we'll discuss about various nutrients and their functions. Until then, have a safe and happy life. Good day. Thank you.